You think our summers feel hotter? You're right, and the record books confirm it.
So what's happening? WBZ meteorologist Jacob Wycoff breaks down why temperatures are rising.
If yesterday felt unbearable, you're not imagining it. 102 degrees is incredibly rare for Boston, the hottest June day in the record since records began in 1872. Boston's heat wasn't just intense, it was part of a clear climate trend. Our summers are getting hotter and stickier and therefore more dangerous. Daytime highs are rising, nights aren't cooling down, and the added humidity, well, that makes it harder for your body to cool off, raising the risk of heat exhaustion, stroke, and even death. In fact, heat is now the deadliest weather hazard in the United States. So let's break down the data. Our friends at Climate Central say Boston, their overnight lows have increased more than 2 degrees in the last 50 years. And now we see 27 sweltering nights each summer. That's important because sweltering nights can prolong heat stress and related health risk during the hottest time of the year. And during the day, we're also seeing more heat that has a direct climate change fingerprint, with those extreme days now 6 times more common than they were a decade ago. But it won't just be hotter, it will feel hotter. For every 1 degree rise in air temperature, the atmosphere holds 4% more water vapor, meaning more humidity. Ironically, as we get more humid, it actually becomes harder to get scorching days, like yesterday. Think Miami Beach. And now we're heading there fast. If we don't slow down our warming, Boston's average summer highs could rise 9 degrees by 2100, giving us a climate that feels just like South Florida. So what's the message? What used to be unusual is becoming our new normal. And if we don't act quickly, this kind of heat won't be the exception, it will be the expectation. On the Climate Watch, I'm meteorologist Jacob Wycoff, WBZ News.
I think we hear a lot of people saying, no, not that. After the last 4 days, this was...
The high heat stuff is tough to take around here for sure. And we see mostly an increase in the kind of the baseline heat. You know, those days in the 80s and 90s, there's a big trend. Days like yesterday at 100, there's no trend. If you look back over the last 150 years, there has not been an increase in those. There's still really rare air days, but you don't get as many of the cooler times. And I think that's what we got used to, you know, in the 70s, 80s. And
dipping back down.
You don't get it as much.
But we're about to get a change.
We are.